The latest leaks surrounding the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max suggest that Apple is preparing one of the more refined and performance-focused upgrades in recent years. Instead of making dramatic design changes, the company appears to be improving the areas that matter most: camera technology, efficiency, materials, and overall premium feel. While nothing is officially confirmed yet, multiple supply chain reports point toward noticeable enhancements that could make this generation stand out, especially for users holding on to older Pro models. Starting with the design and color options, Apple is reportedly introducing 4 main finishes that lean toward a more mature and luxurious aesthetic. The headline color is expected to be deep cherry, a rich tone that blends burgundy, dark purple, and subtle wine-inspired hues. This shade is rumored to pair beautifully with the titanium frame, giving the device a bold yet sophisticated look that feels different from previous red or purple options. Alongside it, a refreshed sky blue color may return, offering a slightly more saturated and lively version of earlier blue finishes. For users who prefer darker tones, a midnight gray variant is expected, appearing almost black under certain lighting conditions and delivering a sleek, understated style. Finally, the classic silver option will likely remain in the lineup, maintaining Apple's traditional clean and timeless appearance for those who prefer simplicity. The most exciting changes are expected in the camera system, which could become the primary reason to upgrade. Reports indicate that Apple may introduce a variable aperture feature for the first time on an iPhone. This would allow the main camera lens to physically adjust its opening depending on lighting conditions. In brighter environments, the aperture could narrow to control exposure and maintain sharpness, while in darker settings, it could widen to allow more light to enter the sensor. This kind of mechanical adjustment is commonly found in professional cameras, and bringing it to the iPhone could significantly enhance creative control and low-light performance. In addition to the variable aperture, the main sensor itself is rumored to be physically larger. A bigger sensor naturally captures more light and detail before software processing even begins, potentially leading to sharper images, better dynamic range, and improved night photography. If these upgrades are implemented successfully, the iPhone 18 Pro models could deliver one of the most substantial camera improvements in recent years. On the front of the device, Apple is reportedly experimenting with under-display Face ID technology. If achieved, this could reduce the size of the dynamic island, creating a more immersive and cleaner viewing experience. Some reports suggest the cutout could shrink noticeably, improving the overall symmetry of the display. However, this change is still uncertain, as Apple is said to be testing both the new under-display setup and the current design. This means the final product could either feature a smaller dynamic island or retain the existing layout depending on testing results. In terms of physical dimensions, the phone may become slightly taller and wider. The difference is expected to be minimal and barely noticeable in hand, but it could mean that older cases will no longer fit perfectly. Additionally, the back glass is rumored to blend more seamlessly into the titanium frame, reducing the visible separation between materials and giving the device a smoother, more unified finish. Internally, the iPhone 18 Pro lineup is expected to be powered by the new A20 Pro chip, built using TSMC's advanced 2nm process. This next-generation chip could deliver around a 15% performance improvement compared to its predecessor, but the bigger emphasis appears to be on efficiency. By focusing on smarter power management and improved thermal performance, Apple may be able to extend battery life without increasing the size or thickness of the device. This means users could see longer screen time and better sustained performance during gaming, video editing, and multitasking, all while maintaining a slim and lightweight design. Overall, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max appear to be shaping up as refinement-driven upgrades rather than radical redesigns. For users currently using an iPhone 16 Pro or an even older model, the combination of a new 2nm chip, enhanced camera hardware with variable aperture, improved sensor size, and potential display refinements could make this a worthwhile jump. However, for those already on the iPhone 17 Pro, the decision may depend heavily on whether the under-display Face ID and smaller dynamic island become a reality. If those display changes are confirmed, it could add an extra layer of appeal. Otherwise, the differences might feel more incremental. Either way, this generation is expected to focus strongly on performance, efficiency, and camera innovation, reinforcing Apple's push toward delivering a more powerful yet polished Pro experience.